Okay, so today I filmed an affordable / drugstore makeup tutorial. I think only one product wasn't drugstore, and I explained in the video why I was using that product. Everything else was pretty affordable. Everything else was things that you could easily get. If not, I have other suggestions listed down below that you guys could probably try out, or I'll leave them. I probably mentioned them in the video, but for the most part, 90% of the things, probably 95% of the things that I mentioned in this video, you can definitely easily get and or substitute for different things. I just had to work with maybe one or two products that wasn't necessarily drugstore, and then I had to work with one that was just higher end, as I said before. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. I have nothing else to say to you guys, but on to the tutorial. Okay, so I've already done one side of my face. So I've already done like one eye. I just want to do something really simple, something that's just a better. Something that's kind of like everyday, but at the same time, you still have something on your eyes. So yeah, it's something really simple, affordable, and all the other jazz. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this eye. So to go and set this eye, I'm going to go in with this Revolution Contour Light and Shade palette. I've already done a tutorial using this, and I'm just going to use that lightest shade right there to just set my eye, if you want to say. Because I did apply concealer, and the concealer that I applied was the LA Girl Pro Conceal, this one right here. And I also mixed it in with the Maybelline Fit Me in Cafe that looks like this. So yeah, just gonna go ahead and set that because I can tell that it's already starting to crease. On my eye. Okay, so the reason why I didn't just title this drugstore makeup tutorial was because I am going to use I think like one or two products that are affordable, but they're not necessarily drugstore items. Okay, I was just fixing that because it looked a little off. But yeah, so the first color that I'm going to go in with is from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys, it's just a regular transition shade. If you have like a Morphe 350 palette, you can definitely use that. I just didn't feel like digging all the way in my drawers to get my Morphe 350 palette. So I'm just going in with a nice brown shade to transition with. And I know you can use like one of the Anastasia single shadows because those are only like 12 bucks. But I just didn't have a nice transition color that was, I guess, quote unquote, affordable for my skin tone. So I'm just going to apply that right in the crease area. I did go ahead and add just a little bit more of that cafe underneath my brow just because I like I don't really use brow bone colors, so I use my concealer as brow bone colors, and I didn't like that on my other eye. It was kind of like all the way, I don't know, it didn't have that brow bone highlight that I'm used to having. So yeah, the next color using the same brush I'm going to go in with is in the Makeup Revolution palette. And I'm going to use the reddish brown color right here. Okay, so the second I guess, traditional drugstore product is by Juvias Place. But it is a pretty affordable palette. And that is from the Zulu by Juvias Place palette, and this, I want to just use that brown right there. Now once again, if you're lighter than I am, you probably can find colors that will look nice on you, but just for this look, I needed at least 2 colors that just wasn't in a drugstore palette. Trust me, I've looked and I could not find one that I was just like, okay, it didn't come up chalky or ashy, you know. So I'm just applying that really in my crease. And like, I really love this color. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with the Makeup Shayla palette. And I'm going to use that dark kind of reddish brown color in there. It's darker than the Makeup by Juvias Place color. I'm just going to use a e.l.f. flat shader brush. The brushes that I'm using are also affordable. These are by Coastal Scents and they are only like $1 or something. But I use these brushes all the time in my videos and I really like them. And I'm just applying this all over my lid. And I'm going to blend it upwards. Into my crease. I'm just taking a mixture of that color and that Juvias Place color and I'm just blending them both together. So now I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. liner. This is only like $1 I think, or $4, $3, $4, $1. It's between $1 and $3. And I'm going to line my my eye. Okay, so I've already applied my primer and the primer that I used was the Revlon Photo Ready primer that looks like this. You can't use a lot or it will give you like a really blue cast. So I only use like the tiniest bit. You can't really tell on camera, but it does give you like that blue cast if you, or just a cast in general if you use too much of it. So for a foundation, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 360 Mocha. They have expanded their line, so that's a good thing. Where's my top before I waste this? And I'm just going to use Beauty Blender and blend it in like so. Mocha is already a part of their line. It was a part of their original line. I tried to see if I could find the color that was like right underneath it to see if it would be a better match, but I couldn't find it. Like this one isn't bad, but it's still not like my Makeup Forever. Like my Makeup Forever one, my Smashbox, those two are like perfect matches for me. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more for my forehead. You don't need a lot of this, honestly, because it does like spread out evenly, like really well. I'm gonna put a little bit more on this side. It's not a super thick foundation, but you guys have definitely seen me use this foundation before. I used to use it a lot before I tried the Makeup Forever one. Like, my skin has been going through it, especially since it's like the becoming fall. Whew. Okay, so for my highlighting, like highlighting my face, I'm going to use my Maybelline concealer that looks like this. I'm not the biggest fan of this, just because I feel like I want a darker color. So because of that, I'm going to apply this first. And then I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer to just kind of help darken it up, because this one is kind of like my skin tone. Maybe it's like a tad bit lighter, but I don't like a super bright under eye. So there we go. And then I'm just gonna blend it out. Okay, now for the loose finishing powder, I thought I was going to be able to use this underneath my eye, but I'm not, because it's like super dark, too dark for my under eye. So we're going to have to improvise, and I know I'm going to get some slack for this, but I have to set underneath my eyes. So I'm going to have to go in with my Laura Mercier powder. But I went back to see if they had the lighter powder, and of course they were sold out of the lighter powder. So all you have to do is just get the shade up. I got the shade dark 40 dark, whatever. I got that shade. It's the darkest one on there. And yeah, just get the lighter shade up. I apologize. Okay, so for the rest of my face, I am going to use that powder. So of course I'm going to use the Black Radiance contour palette, this one right here. I'm going to use this e.l.f. contouring brush. So I'm sitting here thinking I'm recording, but I wasn't. So all I did was go in with my, for blush actually, I used my CoverGirl bronzer. It looks like this. It has like a kind of reddy tinge to it, so it kind of reminds me, not exactly, kind of reminds me of my Raisin blush that you guys know I love. So I definitely put that on my cheeks. Underneath my eye, I just used my NYX Jumbo Pencil in the color Black Bean. It looks like this as a eyeliner. And then for my lower lashes as mascara. I use the Voluminous Lash Paradise that looks like this. This is by L'Oreal. I really love this mascara. Definitely repurchase that. And I just use that this brown color from the Maybelline Shayla palette as my underneath my my lower lash line color. So yeah, for a highlight, I use the Black Radiance in the color 3520 Flawless. That looks like this. I'm gonna go in with a little tiny bit of the Master Chrome by Maybelline. The Maybelline Master Chrome, just like the tiniest bit. Okay, now I look like a disco ball, but it's okay because I'm gonna go in and just blend that all out. Now you guys know that my favorite setting spray is the NYX. I'll post a picture somewhere up here. NYX setting spray, but I did not see that when I went into the drugstores. But I do know they sell it at Target, Ulta. It's like $7.99, and Ulta usually have them buy one get one half off type of thing. So I'm just gonna go in with the e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set. I've never used this, so we'll see. It really is a mist. I don't know, I think my NYX and even my Too Faced one come out a little bit stronger than that, but it's okay. It's okay. Some get on my skin, it's kind of sticky. Yeah, like my arms are sticky now. Yeah. That's no fun. But it did get everywhere, I can tell you that. Like everywhere. Like it's all on my chest. Like, can you guys hear that? It's everywhere. Not sure how I like that, because usually like my other ones, it don't do that. Like I just feel sticky, man. I don't like that at all. So yeah, for lip, I'm gonna go in with Expresso by NYX, and I'm gonna use Tease by Maybelline. Okay, so yeah, this is the completed look, and I'll be back once I've done something to my head. Hi guys, okay, so this is the completed look. I wanted to bring you guys something that you could afford and that you wouldn't have to break your bank with. So yeah, a lot of these products most of these products I got from my local drugstores like Target and different things like that. Ulta isn't really a drugstore, it's kind of like that middle. But yeah, a lot of these things you can definitely get under 20 bucks. I don't think I use anything except for the Laura Mercier powder, but I know Makeup Revolution, the one who I use the palette by, has like their own banana powder, and like my Ulta is always sold out of everything. The Ulta that is closest to me, which is probably like maybe a 10-minute ride from my house, it's like always sold out of stuff. So yeah, I would definitely check out Makeup Revolution's banana powder or Sacha Buttercup's setting powder. I think theirs might be a little bit more. The Makeup Revolution one is only about $8. So yeah, I would definitely check that out. I'll leave links if I find them down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave other suggestions of videos that you'd like to see down below. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.